this. They required clarity, they required positioning, and they required judgment. Now, I will talk about this three a little later on. But prior to that, I just want to go on and I want to talk about how the job market has been changing. Correct. Now the job market is basically changing because we move from data obsessed economy. Try to understand that we move from data obsessed economy to model obsessed economy. Now, what does this particular thing means? This means that from this to this, from 2008 till 2020-22, we were only collecting data. If you go on and see, people like data engineers, people like, big data, MapReduce, Hive, and all cloud services, all were on the high. Why? Because we were obsessed with data. Now, in 2022, when GPT-1 launched for consumers, what happened was we started building models. Now, entire data has been come into a specific models. Like you can talk about 5 different models: GPT, Gemini, GPT, Entropy, and all those things. On the top of this model, people started building their own LLMs. And now, so that is basically why I say that we move from data obsessed economy to model obsessed economy. What is happening in 2026 and beyond is basically people are done with the models. Now there are billions of models is there. You name it, they have a model. You name why? Because over a period of last 15 to 17 years, we have only obsessed with data. Now we have data. We just put that data into a model and make things happen. But what generally happening in today's age, and I will be very honest with you, is basically we are not going and building something from scratch. What we are doing is we are taking something from somewhere and then we are doing a lot more. We are putting a lot more our data and then we are going and we are putting it up. One of the things which happening over here is we started understanding about how model works. Like model will give you answers, but does this answers is sufficient? Correct. So for an example, if I want to go and reply to an email, or I have 25 emails, I want to summarize that. And on summarize, then take some actions against that. Good or bad, say send or not send. Okay. Now, do you think LLM will go on and take these decisions, take these actions? That is the reason from here now we have moved to something called as agents. Now, what this agents do is basically agents take actions. They take. Now, what does this meaning of actions first thing first? Now, agent take actions is basically they think, they decide next step, they understand tools, any tool in that matter, and then they generate results. Now, the moment they generate results, that's done. You're getting my point? The moment they generate results, that's done. This is something which is which is really important. Now, problem kya hai? So now we understood that from data, we have moved to model, and from model, we have moved to agents. Now, the problem is happening. What is the problem is happening when agent think, decide next step, tools generation and generate, they fail that 80% of failure rate of the agents. Like 20% agents do the proper work, 80% they don't do that. So now the hiring is happening for the people. Now why I am putting it up is hiring is happening for the people who knows how agents can be optimized better. Now, one of the thing is, okay, Sufi, I understood that this is very important, but I don't have a job. How do I go on and do that? Now, to get a job in either data or in I, what do you want? You want project, and you want project which is consist of model and does agents. You're getting my point? And show the recruiter that how agents are better.